Guten Abend, meine Freunde, und herzlich willkommen zu Heilbronn. Did I say that correctly? Did I pronounce it correctly? I don't know. Look at Ducky. He really needs a haircut. I mean, but he dressed up for Halloween because I didn't. So, yeah. Anyway, happy Halloween to you all, and thank God it's Friday. What a horrible, horrible, horrible week it has been work-wise. Every single day up at 6, starting work at 7, so that I can start streaming at 6. And I've barely made it a couple of times even. It's been just crazy. But here we are, thank God, Friday. And, you know, Halloween and all that stuff. Let's have a look at this. It's Heilbronn. Heilbronn is a district in southern Germany. So this is a 1-to-1 scale map, and I haven't been here since 1.33, so it's been a while, and there's been several updates. There's a link to it in the video description, of course. It's free of charge, it's 1-to-1 scale, and I'm using the latest version that is available, which is made for 1.38. So I've flown over the map, or at least large parts of it, just to make sure that it won't crash. So, yeah, here we are, finally. And I don't want to go up there. I want to do this road instead because I haven't done that. Anyway, so that's what we're going to start by doing. And as you can see, since this is a 1-to-1 scale map, the game predicts that the 49 kilometers will take 1.5 hours to complete. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to take an hour and a half, maybe an hour. Yeah. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. I'm only level 6 on this map. I used the last time I used this map, I still think I struggled really hard not to use any XP and money cheats to get my level up. So I think that's why I'm only level 6 here, because I have been holding a lot on it. But even if you hold on all of it, since it is a 1-to-1 scale map, you wouldn't, by exploring 100% of it, you wouldn't reach more than, say, level 10 anyway, because it is a 1-to-10 scale map, sorry, 1-to-1 scale map, so everything is way slower on a map like this. Very nice having you here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to both you there on YouTube, and today, hopefully, a successful live stream on Twitch as well. As you might have noticed already, we're doing this in 1080 instead of 1440p because Twitch sucks that way. So I lowered it. We talked about that yesterday. We had sort of a vote on it, and you were okay with me doing this in 1080 instead. So that's what we're doing. So I lowered the bitrate to 6,000, which works very well on Twitch, at least so far. Twitch is saying stable connection and a green banner and all that. At least it looks good. Hopefully it will work this time. A dislike from Adas. Thank you. Yeah, I know Halloween is tomorrow, but hey, welcome to my world. I'm gonna celebrate it the entire weekend. So Halloween starts today and it ends on Sunday evening. Just that's how it works in my world. Tobii, welcome. Very nice having you here, Tobii. Wombat requires all DLCs, Robert. No, I do not. Well, I do, but I don't. I work without any DLCs. The map, honest to God, I don't know. Check out the link in the video description. It does require some of them, but I don't think it requires all 6 of them. Tobii was born 80 kilometers from Heilbronn, from the city of Heilbronn. Because if you were born 80 kilometers from the city of Heilbronn, with a little bit of luck, were you born in Crailsheim? Where is Heilbronn, by the way? There it is. There it is. Well, you're probably born somewhere on this perimeter. Anyway. Let's see. We have a German truck, of course. This is Germany with a very beautiful German skin. No, it's not beautiful, I know, but I had to pick something, and it's still very hard to find truck mods that works on 139 because of Fmod updates. So this is obviously the standard Merc truck, and since I'm also level 6, not the best looking Merc I've ever created, but it starts, I think. Yeah. So this is what we're going to use. Just bear with me. We're going to use this interior view anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Come to think of it, I need to change my FOV before Bengan gets here, otherwise he will kill me. 62 will work. I've decided that 62 will work. So there's that. Now, since this is a 1-to-1 scale map, we have plenty of time to make it to our destination. It says that we need to get it done in 6 hours. That is IRL 6 hours. And it's not going to take us more than an hour or so to do it anyway. So we have plenty of time. Now, let's get this truck on the road and have a look at what Heilbronn looks like. I'm not using any mods here. I was very tempted to add the Wombattrucker United traffic skins for buses. I did not do that, and the reason I didn't do it is simply because this map mod includes a traffic mod. So I chickened out because I don't want the game to crash or have any problems, because I wanted to add that skin pack. Not that I think it will actually affect the game, but you never know. Yeah, very true. Arias, this is for you. As you may know, Arias really loves long, hard, stiff pipes. Anyway, moving on. Today was a really strange day. You know, there's a Formula 1 race going this weekend, but there were no practice 1 and practice 2. I have a channel on my TV that shows all of it, practice 1, 2, 3, quali and race, and there were nothing on TV today. It took a while before I realized that for this race they're actually not doing practice 1 and 2. Very disappointing, because I like to at least have that going in the background while I'm working. Don't quote me on what Ariel likes. He likes pipes. What am I supposed to say? Yeah, I saw Kimi and Antonio signed for next year, which is good for them. I'm very happy that Kimi did it. Antonio Banderas, I don't really care that much about him. He's not a fantastic racing driver. I kind of suspect he has that seat simply because he's Italian. But that's me. Experior, welcome to the Twitch stream, and thank you for being there. Hi Bert. You have 34,000 kilometers on this map, Bert? That's insane. 34,000 kilometers on a 1-to-1 scale map. That's a lot. Did you have time to play on any other map mods, Bert, than this one? Yeah, we're gonna talk about other things than racing, of course. I'm just messing with you. I need to say something about racing, but we're not gonna spend all the evening talking about racing. Maybe we can do that for the stream tomorrow though, which will be SnowRunner. In the midday it will be SnowRunner. In the evening it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be ATS this time. EAA is probably not, it usually isn't updated for the beta version, Dorios, so I'm guessing that you can't play EAA 5.5 on 139. So I think we have traffic set to 3. Let me just check that real quick. Yeah, traffic is set to 3, which is probably a bad idea since this map also have a traffic mod. But, uh-oh. Of course they crashed. You can see that from miles away that they were gonna crash. What? Don't back into me, you stupid moron. German dude. Go on, go on. Thank you. I just call him dude, nothing else. I won't talk about the war. I'm not going to talk about German drivers other than saying that this was a dude, period. That's all. I didn't say anything else. Mein Gott muss das sein, aber... Oh. I guess I pronounced that correctly. Yeah. So maybe I should simply... Because look at that. I think I'm gonna have to set the traffic down to 1 because this is just gonna be very, very bad unless I do that, I think. I don't think the AI is acting up because we're on 139, but that was a rough start. Who was at fault last year in Brazil? That was Vettel. No doubt in my mind. Cheers, everyone. Experience, I'm not going to repeat what you said on Twitch there. Because I said I wouldn't talk about, well, some things today. No, yeah, actually, yeah, I do have coffee here today. I already had 1 cup because I was kind of tired half an hour ago. So I made some coffee and I had 1 cup and there's another one, but I'm not going to drink that. I want it, but I also know that I'm going to have to take technical breaks if I drink more than 1 cup, so no more coffee for me. If this is Autobahn, I'm really disappointed we're doing 60. We're allowed to do 60. And yeah, I'm gonna say that's a bug. How the hell did that happen? Could be. You just wait there, buddy. There could be some issue with the traffic mod that comes with Heilbronn on 139 that I'm not aware of. Because I don't think the traffic usually is this bad. We've seen 3 accidents, 4 maybe so far. And I don't think that's something you would see on 138. It doesn't feel like there should be this many issues with the traffic. Thanos, we've already talked about the Wombat meat. And I've already told you, once I get to 1 million subscribers, I will eat a Wombat. Dear God, please don't give me 1 million subscribers. Neon Carbide, you're watching me on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. That's commitment, thank you. The slight delay makes me sound like a robot. Yeah, because I think there's a 10-second delay on YouTube and maybe a 5-second delay on Twitch or something. Well, it doesn't really matter if I will enjoy eating a wombat or not. I said I'll do it, so I'm gonna do it regardless. It's 3.5-second delay on YouTube. Okay, so there's probably some 5 seconds or so between YouTube and Twitch then. I'm not really sure I have to, Falsmapper, I don't think I have to pay you to fly to Australia with me to watch me eat wombat. I think I could do it via video instead. Do a live stream of me just eating a wombat with fries? I don't know. There's mosquitoes flying around, Abby. Well, you're definitely not living here in Sweden. How many gigabytes of RAM in my PC? Letabo, 32 gigs, which is completely overkill unless you do video editing. For a game like this, 16 is more than enough. There's a lot of overtaking here. I guess I'm gonna do that too. Olaf! I was made for loving you, Jay. Good evening. Oh, God. There we go. Dimitri07, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate that, buddy. Well, that's a good thing, Yoshi, and welcome. And that you have just one time 8 gigs, you can easily then double that. I'm guessing you at least have 2 spots for RAM. Good for you, Richard, getting 32 gigs, but again, it is completely overkill. And the buffer size on my PC, Richard, for ATS, I discovered after the updates. Thank you, Sim Country Race Farming, for subscribing. I accidentally had the buffer size set to 500. I don't know how long it was like that. We were having a discussion about some settings, and I discovered that, whoa, on ATS it was 500. You could set it to 5,000 probably. You wouldn't notice any difference. 30 is more than enough. Hi Donna! Well, Yoshi, I mean, I bought a 4K monitor, and what do I use it for? Live streaming in 1080p. Why the hell did I buy a 4K screen for? Yeah, 30 is more than enough buffer size. Korea on Twitch, where's the Twitch bonuses? You know, I'm basically new to Twitch, so I'm not even an affiliate yet. I haven't been streaming enough. I don't have enough subscribers on Twitch yet. I don't have enough people chatting, tons of things. So I'm not even an affiliate yet. I'm basically a noob on Twitch. Whoa. RTX 3090 or lower. As long as you're getting an RTX, you're definitely getting a 3090 or lower, regardless of which one you buy. But yeah, I want the 3090 myself. That would be awesome, having a 24 gig RTX 3090. Where's the yellow blob with a red beak? I don't know. Yeah, I think the traffic mod does a lot to traffic here. Not all of it is good. But it's okay, I'm not gonna remove it, I'm gonna keep it. Makes things much more exciting. Hi Marion! You know who's responsible for Ducky, Olaf? Not me, I honestly threw him away. He's on the floor over there. Get a 6900 XT? Why? Yeah, Marian, I did not add the traffic mod or traffic skins for this map. And it looks like, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I don't think there's even any buses on this map. I haven't seen a single... Oh, there's one. I'm using the built-in traffic mod for this map. So I chickened out. Didn't want to ruin everything by having game crashes because of possible, not very likely, but still possible risks of conflicts. It's bad enough that this map is made for 138 and I'm using it on 139, so... But you know, we're gonna do ETS or ATS again tomorrow. Let's just say I'm gonna do ETS tomorrow. And let's just say that I'm gonna use my Eurasia map combo, the one that I have made for 139, and do something there tomorrow. I'll use it then, I promise, 100% guaranteed. Tomorrow evening I will use the traffic mod. Yeah, I know your mod is compatible, Marianne. I wasn't sure though if this traffic mod also included skins for anything. So I didn't want to gamble with it. It's bad enough that I'm using the 138 map on 139. So yeah, I chickened out. No, why would I use a currency mod, Macedonia Yoshi? I mean, even on this map where I'm a level 6, I have 1.5 million German pesos or whatever. Now, skins usually doesn't stop working, or, well, at least they usually don't cause crashes. Oh, dude, I'm already here. Jeez. Du bist eine verrückten... and then I don't know any more German. Scheiße. Idiota! That's Italian, isn't it? I think it is. And he changed lanes again! What an a-hole! He almost crashed into me because it was in this lane and now it changed back. Which I also will. Whoa, dude, seriously! Okay, I'm not gonna be able to look at the chat at all today because traffic is insane there. I will not take responsibility for what the AI traffic is doing there. Holy mother. Well, I did cross a yellow light, but you're still allowed to cross during a yellow light. Olaf, we agreed on that yesterday, that I was going to do this in 1080p today. I think even you said you were okay with that. So no, there's no... I downscaled it to 1080p. Simply because I want to see if that solves the problems I've been having on Twitch. And I think it... yeah, you did! Because I think that solves the problem I've been having on Twitch. So if I have issues with the Twitch stream today, I will simply go back to 1440p again. Mango, this forehead is completely wrinkle-free. If it isn't, it's probably because you're watching this in 140p period. So that's on you. There are no wrinkles here, so you don't want a map of my forehead because there wouldn't be anything happening on that map. Even though this is a 1-to-1 scale map, you don't get to spend a lot of time on the highways or just sitting there driving straight on. There's a lot of lefts and rights here, which suits me very well. On the molecular level, Wombat has 69,696 wrinkles on his forehead. No, my forehead is perfect. I have 0 wrinkles. I will ban you if you say otherwise. I'm not old. Xperia, thank you for that report, and Korea as well. My stream on Twitch is flawless so far. That's a good start. Ugh, come on! Oops. Yeah, that's how perfect it is. I have -1 wrinkle. I do notice that the frame rate on this map isn't perfect. That's possibly because I'm using 139. I can't remember having lower frame rates on this map in the past. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Cheers! Asher, there certainly is a map that includes off-roading, flooded areas and so on. There's a lot of those. Most of them, all of them, are map mods set in South America. EAA has a lot of that on the highway RB230, for instance. But there is also RBR and a couple of other map mods of South America. I've done reviews of all of them. So I think I even labeled one of them Gravel and Mud map or something like that. So check out my videos. You like that tram? Did you see that there is a tram game out now? Just got released with trams like that. Why there's a tram simulator? The why should be asked after the next thing I have to say about the tram simulator. It only has one route. One. So there's not a ton of things you can do on it. Squirrel, of course, did a video on it. He released it. Was it this morning or was it yesterday? Can't remember. But he did a first impressions video of the map. Sorry, of the game. A tram simulator is not the best of both trains and roads. It really isn't. It's £31. Mango, the tram simulator, £31. That's insane. That feels like a little too much. I might actually not buy it. Mango, did Apple make it? You're assuming it's working? Yes, we do have trams here in Stockholm. I think we have 3-4 different routes. I've used them a couple of times. It's nice. But the end is near. Yes, of course it is. Those protesters are very, very spot on for 2020. They are probably also protesting because of the new restrictions that Germany decided on a couple of days ago. This is actually the second time we have trams here in Stockholm. We used to have them back in the early 20th century, and then they disappeared in the 50s, 1950s, 60 something, and 10 years ago they decided to bring them back again. But we also have one route out to something called Heilbronn, where they're still using one of those very, very old trams. Just one of them that is being used. It doesn't cost anything extra to use it, but you can use it, and you can even get a cup of coffee while riding it. That's of course my favorite tram. The newer ones looks just like the subway. That's one of the few things I really liked when I saw Squirrel's video on the tram simulator. The people walking on streets, they are using masks. It's pretty easy to tell that it was a late addition to the game, because the mask is kind of sitting out here, like 20 centimeters in front of your face. I can't remember the last time Squirrel did stream ETS2, but it wasn't that long ago. It still do it, but it's not very often, unfortunately. So we're in Heilbronn Syd. Go! For those of you watching on Twitch, I'm sorry to say that although the stream now seems to work very well, I'm afraid that the combined chats that I have over to the right here stopped working. Some 10 minutes ago. So I can't see what you're saying anymore on Twitch. I do apologize for that. This is still not flawless, but in this case, when the chat stops working, that's on Restream, because I'm using their browser chats. I will install, they have an application as well. I will install the app, see if that works better. But this is actually the first time I'm having a problem with that chat. Out of 3 or 4 different streams I've done so far on both of the channels. Yes, this chat is working, Olaf. Because I have redundancy on my YouTube chats. So I have it both on Restream and on the upper screen here. CJ, I'm not getting anything from either YouTube nor Twitch on my Restream chat. So people might be talking on Twitch, but neither Twitch nor... Oh! And there's one that actually did work again. It started working again. Ah! So, Korea on Twitch, I just saw your comment there. I can hear ya. It could be that just... you know what? Come to think of it, it seems like Twitch is working, but the YouTube chat doesn't work on my restream chat anymore. It's very confusing, I know. Anyway, I'm going to install the application for tomorrow's live streams, so with that we don't have those problems, at least. And Jellybean says, that's because we're best not seen or heard here. Nah. It's not like that. Untergruppenbach. Is that? That's not a city, is it? That's gotta be something else. A company, perhaps? I mean, who wanna live in a place called Untergruppenbach? Oh, the leg reveal, Jean-Paul. That's probably never gonna happen. But I will admit, I was kind of tempted yesterday doing that as a 20,000 subscribers thing on YouTube. Speaking of subscribing, if you're enjoying the stream, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe as well. A kitten will die if you don't subscribe. I've been told. Hopefully that's not true. Untergruppenbach is a municipality near Heilbronn, a city in the northern half of the German state Baden-Württemberg. Okay, so Untergruppenbach is a city. Or a town. What a horrible name for a village or town or whatever it is. Everything on this map is real. Yeah, I wasn't doubting that Untergruppenbach was real. I just didn't understand that it was an actual municipal. But if anyone doubted it, that is correct. This map is a map. Literally, this is what it looks like. It's the real thing. You live near a village called Frankenstein? Oh. Is that Frankenstein's Fort Knox? Ooh. I do not understand why I haven't been back to this map since 133. I put links to my review of this map. That was made for 131. This map has been around for a while. And I also did 2 videos, I think, on 133. So, but I think my review map video is still valid. As I always do when I do reviews of maps, I go through how you set them up if they're a standalone map. And I do that, and that is still valid for the map, even though the video was made for 131. So if you're not really sure how to set up a standalone map, check out the video. Other than that, you have the link to the map itself in the video description. Download it, try it out. It is available free of charge. It's not going to cost you anything. just wish we could haul on those roads there as well. We probably can, come to think of it. Well, that's for the marriage problem there, Korea, is just for the map creator. And now the YouTube chat is working again on the restream. Fantastic. Yoshi, this map and FSG, I wish I could combine them and use them together. I don't think that Heilbronn is that far from Alsace. It's not that close either, but I mean, a train connection between the two would be nice if it was possible to combine them. Falsmapper, just 50 kilometers between Heilbronn and Alsace. That's nothing. I'm not dictating anything here or telling you how to do things, but I wish FSG, Alsace and Heilbronn developers could work together to merge the two maps. My opinion only. I'm just saying. If 139 is a major issue for map developers, Jelly Bean, I'm not a map developer, but I'm gonna say no, it shouldn't be. Not more than usual. What I think usually is a problem for map developers is all the new things that SCS brings to the map itself. Perhaps replaced assets and things like that too, but in this case there aren't much of it. They didn't remake a ton of things like they did on 135 in Germany and 136 in France. So it shouldn't cause too many problems. So there's 50 kilometers between the most western part of Heilbronn map and the northern Alsace border. I mean, it would be just fantastic. You know what? I'm just gonna do it, see if it works. And then I'm gonna release it as my own mod. No, I won't. But I gotta try it, see if it works. Let's take a quick look at the map here. Actually, let's take a look at the freight market because that's easier to see. So we have Heilbronn down here. I think Alsace would be located here. Is that wishful thinking, perhaps? I'm gonna say it won't work, but how I wish it would. All of it needs to be relocated. I'm not gonna do that. I have no knowledge whatsoever. What is this? Whoa, that's not good. I think that is an electric car, but it's because it has been burning since 131. So from FSG Alsace to Heilbronn, it's still 250 kilometers. But you know what? It doesn't. To me, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I could easily create a ferry or connection or train connection or something between them. just having them on the same profile, being able to haul between them, I'd love that. I'd love to do that. Why do you want to combine Grand Utopia and FSG? I mean, Grand Utopia is a fictional map. Alsace and Heilbronn aren't. Hi, Zeron! Why does it feel, False Mapper, like that you have decided that this map has to relocate? Couldn't FSG do that? I'm doing very well, Zeron. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well too. And that you're having a great weekend. Finally Friday. FSG is harder to relocate. I'm gonna take your word for it. I know nothing about map creation, unfortunately. MG, ich wohnte in Heilbronn. You live in Heilbronn? Good for you, dude. Then you know exactly where we are without looking at the GPS. I hope. I think. Warhof discovered. Nice place. Let's have a look at the map again, because another thing is this road here we're holding on now, as you can see, this is not a highway. We do have highways, proper highways here as well. Here is one, if I remember correctly. Here's another one. Maybe we should do this again. I've been there before. It has been updated, as you can see. But there's a load of road work going on here. So maybe we should give this road a try again. I mean, I haven't done it since 133 anyway, so I'll probably remember nothing of it anyway. Pronounce it like Voorhof. Voorhof. John Smith, if you can't see the entire map EAA, it's bonkers big. It's probably because you didn't add a zoom mod. And the easiest way of doing that is simply by adding one of Beng and Jay's background maps. If you use an EAA as a standalone map, he even have a background map for EAA standalone. Highly recommended that you use that. I don't know if it's 139 or my very, very old RTX 2080 Ti, but I've seen some heavy drops in the frame rates here. Hopefully that will go away soon. I think it's because bad optimization in this spot, or because we're using 139. Could be that too. Yeah, Mango, the FPS, it looks better again now. So it was probably just some bad optimization. No, it's back again. Welcome, Bengan, and thank you for posting the link background maps. I think I should just make a permanent of the link to the background maps to all my videos, because it always seems like we get into discussions about it. It's... I'm ASMR. I don't think I am. Good evening, Gary listener. Whoa! Was that just on my PC, or was there some buffering going on there? Hopefully only on my PC. I guess this is a test of OBS Studio of sorts as well, because I'm using this game in 1440p stills. I'm rescaling it in OBS Studio, and come to think of it, this is the first time I'm doing that. Yeah, but you had buffering yesterday too, Mangoes. I'm not gonna... It is buffering. It was buffering for everyone then. Okay, so it was a problem for everyone. Maybe I just need to, instead of using 1440p input and rescaling to 1080, maybe I should just change it all to 1080. Interesting. So it is okay on Twitch. We had buffering on YouTube only. What did he do? Did you see that? Oh, damn, I wish I had instant replays. Did you see what that police car did? He definitely cut the corner. Even Bang & J had some buffering. Use game DVR. I think I'm happy with OBS Studio. Yeah, it was just a couple of seconds there. It could have been my internet connection, because looking at the frame, well, maybe it was on my PC. I lost 528 frames in total out of 360,000, so it's not a lot. And I probably lost the first 100 because I started the game. That always freezes everything for a couple of milliseconds. Yeah, I'm not going to use game DVR, so it could be a fantastic tool. I would still stick with OBS Studio for now. Löwenstein. It's a lot of cool cars on this map. Are you 5 years old, Mango? Balloon. Oh. Happy Halloween, by the way. That was the wrong one. I was supposed to use this one, not that one. This one, that one, that one. There we go. Yay! I forget to press those buttons. I set them up earlier today, just because it's Halloween. Yes, Mango. My passport says that I'm 50 years old, but I rarely feel like 50. Oh, God. Welcome back, Olaf. And he's making a pass. DRS is on. And he makes it before even the corner. Mango, you're not far from the truth there regarding me and my oldest daughter. Marion, can you skin the balloons? That would be all. What was that? Is it possible to skin the balloons? Horrible frame rate right here. That would be awesome. Just having a subtle skin of all the balloons. Good evening, Eagle. Welcome. Cars on this map really likes to overtake. Tjena Rasmus, welcome. I'm guessing Rasmus is from Sweden. Lethabu, yes, you're the only one who doesn't know what happens on Halloween. You and me, really. Kids play trick or treat. I don't know why. But that's a thing you do on Halloween. I don't know why we celebrate Halloween. Did Jesus die? Is that what Halloween is for? I can't remember. But it's funny. Kids like it, so I like it because I'm a child. Hi, Kevin. Mango, I do know it's not a religious event. But I also don't know why we have it. Super Rabbit, start working on Wombatia then. No, that was my leg shaven. Hirweiler. Danilo from Brazil, welcome, sir. And Kusis Koperek from Poland, welcome to you as well. And everyone else who just joins, thank you so much for being here. If you are enjoying the stream, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe as well. Otherwise, you'll get a visit from her. Rabbit, you will become a legend if you create Wombatia. Eggman, welcome to you as well. And do as Mango says. Nope, that didn't work. Cheers! Did I miss someone subscribing? Is that what you're saying, Olaf? I'll have a look at Discord later on, Rabbit. Thank you, Tigre. Tigre, actually Gran Utopia is a fictional map, but I'm not gonna disagree with you. Check out FSG Alsace as well. Very similar to this map. Thank God you said I missed a yellow blob and I thought that was Ducky. And then you have the Wielkopolska map as well. That's very nice too. It is actually called Fictia Wielkopolska because it is only accurate to 95%. Maybe I should do a video on Wielkopolska tomorrow. Do a live stream of Wielkopolska. There's a yellow blob in my truck. I'm confused, Olaf. EAA is compatible with 139. Is that a question, Mr. Morales? Or are you stating facts here? The DAF Mango. I could do that. Never go wrong with an XPS mod, so I could use the F241. Casual gamer, I'm so sorry to hear that. That I'm your inspiration. Oh, Ducky. Yeah, well, if you had been here from the start, Olaf, go back and watch the start of the video afterwards. You'll see that Ducky was here, actually. But you're right, he's not in the truck. Because I forgot to add him. I gotta say, it took us way longer than I thought to complete this haul. We still have, whoops, there we have it, 9 kilometers to go, so that's another 15 minutes. I was 100% convinced that we would do the 54 kilometers in less than an hour, but it actually is, it's gonna take us about an hour and 15-20 minutes to complete it. No, I didn't throw him away, Uffe. He flew away. He's a chicken. He's a duck, sorry. That's a horse. Anyway, he flew away. I didn't throw him. Well, you were late due to traffic. I can totally relate to that because we see that here too. People are avoiding using buses and subway. They take their cars instead. So traffic is worse now than it usually is, for a very good reason. Ducky is not offended. He flew away. He made a choice. He didn't want to be here today, so he flew away. That's on him. You're gonna have to talk to him about it. As long as Wombat is located in the correct location, of course I will add it to the global combo. Oh, you mean that? Yeah, I did call him a chicken. So sorry, Ducky. My daughter, my youngest one, she had a hamster. The name? Chicken. because we like giving stupid names to animals in my family. Well, Bengan can't even make a background for PJ Indos. I doubt he's going to be able to make a background for Wombat, yeah. Wink, wink. There's no way I'm gonna let you in, buddy. There's no way. You made a bad choice. Now we're gonna have to live with that. Why no new Mercedes, Thanos? Which one were you thinking of? And keep in mind that almost no truck mods works on 139. Forward Lamb, if I play with Pro mods, this isn't Pro mods, this is Heilbronn, a standalone 1-to-1 scale map. And I'm also doing this on 139, and Pro mods is not compatible with 139 yet. City names for Wombatia. I think we need to create a Discord channel for that. Oh. Wombatia is not part of Europe, so there will be a Wombexit. Look at that. Hang on, just look at that. Look at that. Oh, dude. Amazing. Seeing people in a market like this talking to each other, not socially distancing because they don't have to. I've heard stories about people not having to socially distance. I don't know if it's a myth or if that's something people actually used to do. Spend time together. But here they do. Oh, 7th gear. Ah! There we go. Saint Wombat! Carlierville. Teleporting ton! Yes, we need a teleporting ton. Ah, that's funny. I like that. Teleporting ton. Shire. I hope you're writing this down. Oh, please, someone write this down. Excellent names. Excellent names. So in Teleportington, you're driving through the desert, and then you go into a very, very short tunnel. On the other side, it's just green, like here, perhaps even greener, even. And that's Teleportington. Wherever you go when you leave teleporting tunnel, you go out back into the desert through a very short tunnel. As will. Fortlam, yes, you need all 6 map DLCs to play with Pro mods. Once 139 is out, the final version, we will have a new DLC, Iberia. You won't need that for the first month or two perhaps, but then you will for Pro mods 2.52 perhaps it's going to be called. You will need all 7 map DLCs. Game log up on time. Excellent. Subscribe, goddammit, Will. Ah, that sounds like a town in Scotland. No, you don't need to have all of that for Lamb, just the map DLCs. They are a requirement. But you don't need, say, special transport or any of that. Take care, Will. Meinhardt. Is it Meinhardt or Mainhardt? Meinhardt, probably. Quiet here, no traffic. Okay, so you have all the map DLCs for LAM. All you need to do now is, if you're on 138, download Pro mods. But to be honest, if you're going to do it manually, I suggest that you wait, because it's going to take you like, did I say manually? I mean the free download. It's going to take you 3 or 4 hours to download it. And you're going to be able to play on it for like 2 weeks, and then we have 139 and you can't use Pro mods at all. And once Pro mods then gets updated for 139, you'll have to download it again. So I would suggest that you simply wait a little bit for Pro mods. But that's me. That's a nice cow. Not Grosjean up on Will. No Formula 1 names. It's bad enough that people are giving us thumbs down because we talk like 2 minutes per stream about Formula 1. Is that a 40-point parking? Wow. That's gotta be the easiest 40 points parking I've ever done. Unless I can't... No, no problem. Hi Vadim, welcome. And welcome to Heilbronn. Yeah, definitely the easiest 40-point parking I've ever done. Not cat sound, I'm allergic to cats. And it's not only... Luke Urita, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the family. So there we have it, 50 kilometers, and it did take us an hour and 15 minutes to complete that. So that's the first haul for tonight. We are definitely going to do one more at least. Maybe we should start in Crailsheim or Osterburken, or as we say in Sweden, Ostburken. Cheese can in Swedish. I'm gonna say, you know what? Maybe we should do Crailsheim and do this road here to Sinsheim. Let's go to Crailsheim. Some updating of the map is required for 139. Now let's see. We wanted something to Sinsheim, wasn't it? I think it was Sinsheim. Do we have anything to Sinsheim or Reyhen or Fearfeld? No. Where do they go then? Let's take a look at some of the more heavy ones. That'll work. That's pretty close to where I wanted to go. And Bonfeld works as well. No, not that one. That one. Let's do Bonfeld. One crazy thing about this map is that you have like 2 minutes to pick up your cargo. That is literally 2 minutes because it's a 1-to-1 scale map, but but you need to hurry up. I think the idea is that you don't really bother with finding some cargo to haul like I did now and then go and pick it up, because you'll never make it on time if you do it like that. Yes, of course, we gotta do doubles. What happened? There it is. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, come on. Yes. So before we go, let's have a look at the map again, see if we have a route that we want. Yes, we do indeed. Excellent. We will cover all of the work done on the road here. And we will also, for once, see some highways. Do you have to play with a steering wheel? No, Lassine Granderson, you don't have to use a steering wheel. That is optional, although I personally highly recommend that you use a steering wheel. But you can use a keyboard or a controller. Xbox controller. Where's the exit? Oh, it is there. I didn't see it. Time to make the map, he says, like. I do hope it's not done in 5 minutes. And I do think that we will need some assets for that map. I'm just saying, oh, how I wish I knew someone who were an expert on Blender. We need a ducky statue. Yeah. It'll be done in 10 minutes. And it's gonna be the best map ever created. We need gravel roads on Wombat. Because there are gravel roads still in Wombat. We haven't had a finances ready to be able to create tarmac roads only. So there are plenty actually of gravel roads in Wombat. And mountain roads. We don't have ferries in Wombat, by the way. Ferries are banned. Are you letting me in? Thank you, that's very kind of you, sir. Dankeschön. We need a traffic mod that just do that for no obvious reason, just runs off cliffs. Ah. Willkommen to das Autobahn in Germania, Germany, Deutschland. James Fox Hold. This map is a standalone map. I'm linking to 2 videos I've done on this map in the video description. One of them is my review of the map, and in that video, even though it is old, the video, I'm showing you exactly how to set the map up. The order of the map mods for this map will be slightly different. Possibly you have model 2, you have model 1 and a map and def file. Model 2 goes to the bottom, model 1 in the middle, and map and def on top, and then you add the traffic mod as well if you like. You'll never see drunk Wombat Thanos because I haven't had a drop of alcohol in like 5 years. I'm not gonna start now. So no drunk wombats. This is a nice map. Even the highway, I'll give it that. Probably true Thanos, and yeah, it's barely traceable, probably. I can live with that. I mean, 70% of what's in a bottle of Coca-Cola is sugar anyway. I try to not drink too much of that. No, official, you're so wrong. Pepsi is inferior to Coca-Cola. Never drink Pepsi. It's not as healthy as Coca-Cola is. Rubenberg. You must, however. Wow, we're actually allowed to do 90 here. I'm gonna speed it up then. No, Pepsi is better. Pepsi is not good for you. Drink Coca-Cola instead. I don't know why, but just do it. Coca-Cola is good for dissolving rust. Yeah, my 10-year-old likes Pepsi Max too. I think she actually hates it. She just says that she likes it and therefore wants me to buy it. Oh, because she wants to annoy me. That's bad. Yeah, you know, aspartame is actually almost as gross as regular Pepsi. Almost. You had buffering, Bengan? Okay, so I'm gonna remove for tomorrow then, I'm gonna change it to 1080p instead of rescaling it in OBS Studio. I think that the rescaling is the reason for the buffering, because we haven't had any of that as long as I was still doing everything in 1440p. So I think that the rescale that is done on the fly in OBS Studio is causing it. Yeah, but it's the second one, Bengan. That's the second one we've had today. And compare that to the last 10-15 hours of live streaming that we've done with zero buffering. And the only difference is the downscale I'm doing now. There is no such thing as a lime-flavored regular Coke. It's either a Coke or it's something else. Why do you want to put lime in your Coke? It's just like people a lot of people when they drink coffee, they add milk to it and sugar. Why? Drink coffee as it was intended, with no sugar, no milk. No lemon, nothing. Just coffee. You had mango and raspberry Coke in the UK, Thanos. Ugh. Dr. Pepper, I will agree with. Mainly because I worked in IT in the 90s. So, yeah. We drank a lot of that. I really prefer sparkling water. That's all I need. I hope you're adding gin to that tonic water, Thanos. I wouldn't drink it otherwise. What the fuck is sparkling water? Seriously, George? No, Thanos, you didn't... sorry, Mango, you didn't miss much. No, Lethabu, coffee is not nice with sugar and milk. It's not coffee if you add sugar and milk to it. There's an off-brand of M&M's, H&H. Let me guess, that's a Chinese ripoff. Steve's on how to set traffic density. Oops. You add that G_traffic1. That's the default. You change 1 to say 3 or 5 instead. And then you can enjoy a lower frame rate and tons of traffic crashes. Eggman, thank you so much for being here, sir. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great weekend and good luck with your assignment. And I'm gonna try to pour some sparkling water from my soda streamer without crashing even. That worked. Kids, don't do this at home or in your car while driving. There we go. Cheers. Yeah, have a drink and drive. No, Thanos. Why does it always come down to that? Everyone thinks I'm drinking alcohol all the time, and I never drink. Root beer, Jesus Christ. I'm not 70 yet. I'm not that old. Wolpertshausen. Coming up. Xperia thinks I should have some Jägermeister since I'm in Germany. I think I need to add that to my video descriptions. I do not drink. Someone who drinks plain tap water with sugar added to it. Jesus. Oh. Diesel drink and carbon snacks. What is orange lemonade, Bumble? Just orange juice. Well, maybe I'm not old enough, but I can't remember ever seeing a chewing gum in Sweden named Jenka. You have a homemade steering wheel, Steve? That's badass. Oh, yes, I do know what Fanta is. Well, we had traffic set to 3 there for a while, and the traffic was just crazy. Very well. Just say Fanta instead then. Yeah, I know Fanta was invented in Germany in the 40s. We're not supposed to talk about the war. Let's talk about something else. Or did they actually invent it before the war? Hey, I'm not using any opaque. Sorry. I'm not using any coffee cup here. I'm using this one. See? Wombatians United. Isn't that a myth? Was there ever cocaine in Coca-Cola? I'm not really sure there was. Maybe there was. They did a lot of crazy stuff back in the 100 years ago. I think I can answer what people will think about the COVID situation in the future. Look at the Spanish flu. This is very, very similar to the Spanish flu. With, of course, many more people died of the Spanish flu because you weren't allowed to talk about it, except for in Spain, which is why it's called the Spanish flu, even though it actually started in Texas, United States. People still talk about Spanish flu, and I think we will continue to talk. We will talk about COVID-19 as the modern day Spanish flu. I'm guessing 100 years from now they will go on the news saying that they expect something similar to happen, because 200 years ago we had the Spanish flu, 100 years later we have COVID-19, and now it's time for another disaster. If my parents know I'm running a YouTube channel, no, they don't. And although some of my friends know that I'm running a YouTube channel, none of them know under which name I'm running the channel. The only ones who know is my kids. You have 10,000 new cases in the Netherlands per day now, Olaf. That's crazy. I hope... Let's just hope that the vaccine is coming soon. Well, Mango, my daughter actually have joined the chat a few times. Under false name. 20k in the UK per day? Insane. Come on, gotta move on. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, I remember people being demonetized for mentioning COVID-19, which is stupid. Well, I thought the UK government had learned a lesson. At least Boris should have learned a lesson. I mean, he got it really bad. I can't understand why the British doesn't do a lockdown like basically every other country have done. Hi, wait, Viking. So I have a strong feeling that Wombat is located in I was gonna say Australia. That would be the best place to put it, probably. Otherwise, very far down in the south of Africa. But you would have to put it somewhere where we won't have add-on maps anytime soon, at least. And we could have add-on maps coming to Australia. We do know that there will be add-on maps for Africa, but that's for South Africa and for the northern parts of Africa. So, and Sri Lanka is coming. So Asia will... You know what? Put it in the Arctics. A big ferry. Mr. Black, thank you for being a new subscriber. You're not that new, are you, Mr. Black? Maybe you are, since earlier today, but not during this stream. We would have known if you had subscribed during the stream. Just be careful, Super Rabbit, because you want to put it north of Svalbard. Nestor, I'm not a real-life trucker, although I might give the impression of being a very professional trucker. I'm not. I work in IT. So no, I'm not a trucker. I just love doing trucking in-game, probably because I'm able to enjoy it from my living room. ETS2, yes, I4-5_5, and I think you've said it at some time earlier as well, that you are SSMU. Pickle Red, that's not funny. Do not put Wombatia in Mario map. Jesus Christ. Ugh. not gonna. Let's have a look at the map. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really looking forward to getting over here because I'm getting kind of tired of the highway. That's the downside of a 1:1 scale map. If you go onto the highway, you're gonna be stuck on the highway for a very long time. Kalia, hi. This map, Topher, it depends on where you're hauling. The highway is a little bit tedious. I'm not a huge fan of sitting on a highway for hours, which is probably why I wouldn't be able to make it as a real-life trucker. But it's totally optional to use this highway. I mean, this road is very interesting. So I guess we should have gone down here, done this instead. But we already did that for the first drive. So we're doing the highway now. You've been there for 30 minutes, Kalia. Oops. Sorry. When will I reach my destination? Well, this is a 1:1 scale map. So let's see. In 40 minutes. It's only 41 kilometers to go, but it's going to take us 40 minutes to do those 41 kilometers. Yeah, but I'm not going to do Roblox. I mean, if I want... Sure, I want 1 million subscribers, but I don't want to play games I don't like. And it's probably completely impossible to reach 1 million subscribers if ETS2 and ATS are the main games you're playing. But you know what? I'd rather have 19,600 or whatever subscribers and play these games than have, I don't know, 100,000 if I also play Roblox. I cannot imagine me playing Roblox. Or Minecraft, for that matter. Yeah, I do like ETS2 and ATS. And SnowRunner. Be warned, there will be more live streams of SnowRunner tomorrow already. You've dined at the finest truck stops. I don't think they serve crocodile anymore, do they? Aren't crocodiles endangered? They still serve crocodile in Australia? Neuenstein coming up. So there's Neuenstein. Not much to see. Hi Gaming 6300, welcome. Oh, and happy Halloween. was actually planning on using your Volvo today, Kalia, but I'm only level 6 on this profile. The microphone I'm using a Rode USB. So it's a, I don't know, 150 euros or something for the USB version. Or was it just 120? I can't remember. Somewhere between 100 and 150 euros. Use my iPhone I kind of used my iPhone microphone for the first videos I did, Mango. It sounded horrible. Farming Sim 2020, I played Farm Sim, I bought Farm Sim a year ago. I didn't like it. I found it boring. So, there are very few games I actually like. In the long run, at least. But I think that SnowRunner is going to be the third game I'm playing a lot. Gaming 6300, thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. Really appreciate it. And to you and everyone else who just recently joined us, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe as well, god damn it. A kitten dies if you don't. Number of hours I have on ETS2 Bumble, I think I have, well, here we go again. I've played this game on 2 different Steam profiles, and on this profile I think I have 2,000 hours only. And I've been using this profile for 3 years. I created it when I decided that I was going to play the games online, and today it's the only Steam profile I'm using. I didn't have many games on my old one anyway, so... SS Mood, there's not going to be any cookies made by me, and you are grateful I'm not handing out cookies. They would taste horrible. I'm not a cook. Piotr, you're still on 136. Dude, upgrade. Respect for 4,500 hours in ETS. I don't know how those hours are counted. Are they counted just because you start the game, or is it during hauling it's counted only? Because I'm kind of perplexed by the fact that I only have 2,000 hours in the last 3 years or so. It's when you start the game. So even, well, of course, I'm spending, well, I still find it strange though how it can only be 2,000 hours, because it's in 3 years, because it feels like I'm spending all my time in either this game or ATS, and I think I have like 600-700 hours only on ATS, which is really bad. But I guess it's, I mean, I spend most of my time on ETS2, so I'm not surprised I have way many more hours on ETS2, but still I'm a little bit disappointed in myself for only having like 2,000 hours. The clock still counts even when I'm in the map editor, okay. It doesn't count when you're offline, right? Because in the beginning, the first year and a half possibly, I spent a lot of time playing offline. I moved to this apartment a year and a half ago, and had really horrible internet in the apartment I had prior to this one. I haven't looked up Bold and Bold and Bankrupt yet. I forgot about it, to be honest. I'm gonna try to remember doing that tonight after the live stream. You have 19 hours on ATS, Super Rabbit. Well, join my convoy on ATS then, on the 6th of December, and you'll get 3 more. Super Rabbit, if I'm bankrupt, not anymore. Mr. Black, I've never had a single accident in ETS2, never. I also have very, very, very short memory. I'm definitely not rich. I'm also very good at hypnotizing people, so every time I have a crash, I just, this didn't happen. And then people tend to forget about it. Super Rabbit, did you post images of Wombatia in the Discord server? You share this video, Gaming 6300. Thank you very much, sir. I really, really, really appreciate that. You posted a plan? Oh, I'm gonna go on Discord then and have a look after this stream, immediately after this stream, and then I'm gonna go take a look at Bold and Bankrupt. Discord, link is in the video description. Mr. Black, even though I like you a lot, I'm not gonna use a car mod. I play Assetto Corsa for that if I want to use a car, unless it's made of Lego. I have played a couple of different Lego cars on ETS2. One of them even during a live stream on Discord for possibly 10 minutes, 15 perhaps. I don't see the point really in using a car in a game like this. If I'm in a car, I want to go faster than you're allowed to, and so Assetto Corsa suits me better for that. Let's have a look at the map again, see how close we are to, because this is the area I really look forward to seeing what this looks like. We're almost there. I'm gonna say it's gonna take us another 10 minutes to get there. A go-kart mod for SnowRunner? Wow, I'm gonna check that out. Wonder what that's like. Because steering, if you're going any faster than 20 kilometers an hour, or is it miles on snow? No, it's kilometers an hour. If you go any faster than, say, 20 or perhaps 30, the steering is really wonky. I mean, doing 80 kilometers an hour in SnowRunner would be a horrible experience. Bretsfeld coming up next. Yeah, I'm so far a little bit disappointed in Siberia because there's no snow yet. Yes, ETS developer sending me something custom specifically for me. You know what? My dream is to have, just like Squirrel and others, have my avatar in game. That would be awesome. Maybe one day. Soon ETS 140 will release. We're still in the 139 beta. I doubt we'll see any 140 this year, although I have heard others claiming that ETS2 1.40 will be out relatively soon after the release of 1.39. I do hope it's going to take another 6 months until we have 1.40. Played TruckerMP. I'm arranging a convoy on the 6th of December. There's a link to that too in the video description. You might want to sign up for the convoy. We need, I think, another 30 people to join so that we can get a private server for the event. On ATS, by the way, I've done 3 convoys in the past. All 3 of them on ETS2, so it's about time we do one on ATS. And for this first convoy on ATS, you won't even have to have any map DLCs. We're gonna do a round trip, a 2,000-mile round trip of California. The next truck for ETS2 Bummel, I really hope, if we're talking new manufacturers here, I do hope that we will see a Russian truck manufacturer. Any of them. Just a Russian one, please. I'd love to see that. The Ford F-Max. To be honest, I'd be a little bit disappointed. There's already a excellent F-Max mod out there. But it's getting increasingly difficult finding Russian trucks now. And although I do prefer the older Russian trucks, you can't really find any new Russian trucks as mods, except for a Ural truck. But that's a paid mod. I do hope that Russia will be the next DLC, even though I feel really sorry for the for Rus map if that happens. But at the same time, it would be fantastic if we could have SCS mapping all the way to Moscow. I do hope they'll start working on that. Of course, I want Western Balkans and all of Balkans as well. I want all of Europe. Sooner rather than later. And we need a vintage truck DLC. If they ever created a vintage truck DLC, even if they charge you 50 euros for it, I would buy it. And I think most of us who want vintage trucks, I think we would pay whatever it takes if we could get that. So Western Russia, Ukraine and Belarus would be one single DLC. I don't think that's gonna happen. if they start doing Russia, it's gonna take 10 DLCs to complete it. The rest of Scandinavia would be nice, Tobii. I totally agree with you, and that's gonna happen. But from what I've heard, it's not gonna be a DLC. It's just gonna be updates to Scandinavia DLC. Like they have done updates to Italy and Vive la France with the Mediterranean islands. We're getting there. I4_5. I'm gonna call you S instead, that's much easier. They have started working on that. You can already do it in the garage. I'm betting it's just a matter of time before you can do it outside the truck as well. They just have to figure out how to keep you within the map limits. Someone said that they didn't want to do it for 137 when they introduced it, because they were afraid that you would wander off and couldn't find your way back to the truck, which is an excuse I don't buy. I mean, just press 1 and you're back in your truck. Like we do when we use the 0 key to... Oops, don't do that now. Oh, look at that! 10 minutes has gone. Now, finally, we get to see what this is all about. There's a lot of roadworks going on here. And it's gonna be like that for a very long time. For the rest of the haul. Well, very long, 20 minutes. Yes, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And have a great weekend. I'm glad I'm running traffic set to just 1 right now. Jeez. Mr. Mars, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Saudi Arabia DLC will not come unless we have a truck simulator, period. But it's gonna take years before we have a Saudi Arabia DLC, unfortunately. Why limit it to the world? Call it just truck simulator, so that we can haul on Mars, if you like. You're leaving too, Mr. Mars. Thank you for being here. Take care. Have a great weekend. We're gonna be sitting here for a while. Unless I can... sneak on to... Thank you. From what I've heard, there are lots of gravel roads on Mars. Not that I've been there myself yet. I've just seen pictures. Come on, come on. There we go. There is a lot of traffic here. Jeez. Road of Bones, is that the barely usable? I think I know which road that is. I did a video on the top 10 DLCs I wish. No, I did. Yeah, I did that, but that wasn't what I meant to talk about. I did a video on the best map never created, and I think I included that road in that video. There are a couple of videos on YouTube by guys on motorcycles who have done that road. You can't really do it with a car. At least not all of it. Well, you have to hand it to Klaus. He did a fantastic job on this map. It is very, very nice, this map. Can't believe you can get it for free too. Download link is found in the video description. Hey hop, grey dog. No traffic mods. I'm using traffic set to 1, so that's standard traffic. The map itself includes a traffic mod, but that's... I don't know exactly what it does. It do include some skins. And traffic seems to be very aggressive. Lots of overtaking. I didn't see the documentary where Evan McGregor did it. I need to watch that, I think. German nuclear power plants. This map was created on, I think it was created for 131, and already back then it had this road. So 131 came out 2 years ago, and they are still working on this road 2 years later. That's yeah, that's almost as bad as the Berlin airport. Yeah, apparently no engineering is required for making roads and airports, because you can't argue with German engineers. They are the best engineers in the world. But roads and airports, not the Germans' thing. I have used, Richard, a ton of old trucks. I have also used basically all of Jazzicat's traffic mods over the years, but I rarely use his traffic mods anymore, especially not on my map combos. But occasionally I use one or two perhaps of Jazzicat's traffic mods, but not on this map. And it's probably been at least a couple of months, 3-4 months perhaps, since I last used any of Jazzicat's traffic mods. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that Jazzicat made much of a difference from my performance, but it's so easy to have conflicts and crashes because of his traffic mods. So I'm not gonna say I'm trying to avoid them, but I'm very restrictive of how much I use them, simply because I do not want crashes when I'm live streaming. That's a long time ago, isn't it? When the IT systems were outdated, was that when they decided to move to Linux? I do remember back in the early 2000s, I think it was, that Germany decided that the government should move to Linux, and I think you did it too. Which probably makes you the only country in the world that actually did that. Oh, you mean on the Brandenburger airport? Yeah, well... that airport will never be completed, will it? Biggest disaster in human history. It's opened. Congratulations! Honestly, I didn't know that. When did I open that? I don't know why Jazzicat's traffic mods are so complicated. He's constantly updating them with minor itsy bitsy updates. Feels like he's doing a new update every single week. It feels like every time you download his traffic and go back a week later, it's all outdated and you have to download them again. Yeah, maybe the mess, as you call it, maybe that's why it has such an impact on performance. Seriously, Olaf, it opened today or tomorrow? Well, congratulations, Germany, you made it. Oh, fantastic. Not gonna lie to you guys, I'm tired. Like, I need to sleep tired. So this will be the last haul we do tonight. Even though it's Friday, even though it's only been 2.5 hours. Ah, true that. So you finally open the airport and there are no airplanes. And you know what? If there aren't any airplanes, you could probably expect to see that it will never be used, because although COVID-19 will go away, we are changing the way we travel. Now we're not using airplanes much anymore, and it will probably be like that for the next 2-3 years, and who knows, we might never go back to fly as much as we did before COVID-19, because we get used to doing things in different ways. So they're going to move all the traffic from Tegel to the new airport in 8 days. Wow, they've got balls. They're not expecting any problems whatsoever. Everything is just going to be butter smooth. I have my doubts. Thank you, Mango. That's very kind of you. It's just... It's been a very, very long week. Oh, they were talking about... We have a city airport here in Stockholm as well, and they're talking about closing it down for good now. Early. There've been talks about it for years that they were going to shut it down, but now, since COVID-19, they have had several days with literally no airplanes landing whatsoever, no commercial airplanes landing whatsoever. So that airport is close to going bankrupt. Grey Dog, no, you're the first one asking that question. Poland Rebuilding will be back on my map combos when there is a working road connection for the new version of Poland Rebuilding. I do know that there are people out there who are making map combos claiming they are working with Poland Rebuilding. They are not. There are even some people who claim that they have created or found a updated road connection for Poland Rebuilding and Promos 250. They haven't. It's still the same old road connection we had on Promos 246, and it doesn't work. I spent 15 minutes with it and found at least 4 roads in just those 15 minutes that are broken, and there are more roads than that are broken. But I will include it as soon as there is an actual working road connection, which, to be honest, won't happen on Promos 250. So the best we can hope for is that the next version of ProMods 2.51 perhaps, and then updated version of Poland Rebuilding for ProMods 251 will get a road connection, a working proper road connection. But until that happens, I will not add Poland Rebuilding to my map combos. Sorry about that. The last time Experior on Twitch that I hauled on Project Japan was, I think that was on 138 actually. Of course I will do more, but I'm waiting for a new update before I do that. When I did my last stream of Project Japan, it was on the currently latest available version. Thank you, Grey Dog. That's very kind of you. Really appreciate that. I do know that I would probably be more popular if I did create the map combo with pollen rebuilding, but I can't do it when I know that it won't work. It's not fair doing it, in my view at least. So, but rest assured, I will release a combo with pollen rebuilding as soon as there is a working road connection. Oh, that's gonna be tight. Ooh, is that gonna work at all? Holy mother of every... Wow, that did work. Well, I still gotta park this thing. Oh, no, stupid. Other way, the other way. There we go. Overcompensating. Oh well. I think that should do it. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. Four likes for parking. So there you have it, guys. That's Heilbronn for you. Link is found in the video description. Download it, try it out. You're gonna love it. Although the highway isn't the greatest thing about it, but keep in mind the first haul we did. That was pretty epic, wasn't it? So download the map and try it out for yourself if you haven't done so already. And maybe one day, Fal's mapper was here. He works on Alsace, FSG Alsace. Maybe one day we will see a merge of the two maps. This one, Heilbronn, and FSG Alsace. Who knows? Maybe. Hopefully, sometime in the future. Anyway, it's Friday evening. I'm dead tired. I'm dead meat, literally. So I do apologize. I wish I would love to keep on going for another couple of hours, but I can't. I'm dead. I need sleep. But I will be back tomorrow again around midday. I'll do a SnowRunner haul. Live stream, anyway. SnowRunner definitely around midday. And then in the evening, another haul on either ETS2 or... No, I already promised I would do it on ETS2 tomorrow, because I'm gonna use a Wombatian United traffic mod. So you'll get to see that tomorrow. And that's gonna be around 6 in the evening, just like tonight, same time tomorrow evening. But I hope you'll be there for my midday SnowRunner live stream. See you then, guys. Until then, have a great evening and happy Halloween. You know, take care, everyone. Good night. Bye bye.